Hope is Alive is an Oklahoma City-based nonprofit that offers comprehensive programs to treat substance abuse. Steve Shaw reports on the organization's latest efforts as it celebrates its 10th anniversary of providing positive change for addicts, alcoholics, and the people that love and care for them.
Hogan Tran is a 31-year-old native of the country of Vietnam. His father fought in the Vietnam War. His family migrated here when Tran was 4 years old. He's a smart young man, graduated from the Classen School for Advanced Studies, and he works as an aircraft mechanic at Wiley Post Airport in Oklahoma City. But Tran says his life fell apart in 2008.
After my father passed away, I got heavily into alcohol and drugs. It was one of those escapes that I could only see a way through, is feeling numb and running away from my problems, even during when my mom and sister had needed me the most.
In 2 years as a student at OU, Tran says his drug dealing took him down.
And I was caught, and then I went to prison at Bill Johnson's Correction Center for 10 months.
He got out in 2014, but Tran hadn't bottomed out, not even close. Before he knew it, Tran was back at the races. His drug of choice, methamphetamine.
I ended up buying a house, and I lost just about everything. I lost my job, my girlfriend. I lost the house, a truck.
What year was this?
This was in 2019.
Hogan Tran was in no man's land.
Those sleepless nights, praying that something would relieve me of it. I tried killing myself 2 times. But somewhere along the way, I think in the darkness, I was able to see some of the light, and God was there.
Alcoholics Anonymous eventually led Tran to the nonprofit recovery group Hope is Alive in 2022. He's one of 15 men who live in this sober living group home in Oklahoma City. Hope is Alive has 25 of these places for men and women, stretched across 12 cities in Oklahoma, Kansas, Colorado, Missouri, Texas, and North Carolina. Hope is Alive exists to radically change the lives of drug addicts and alcoholics. You have to be willing to look deep into your soul. You have to be willing to get a job, and you have to pay $600 a month for rent. The program takes about 2 years to complete. Hope is Alive says more than 80% of the folks who enter the program make it through to the other side. In the past year, they say, of their 240 group home residents, 26 licenses have been restored, and $223,000 in debt has been repaid. Jenna Kemp says she did meth for the first time 21 years ago, when she learned her parents were getting divorced.
I was in my addiction for 20 years, off and on, and have 3 kids, and I figured they deserve better, and I was tired of being sick and tired.
Kemp's been sober since early 2022. She's lived in Hope is Alive group homes in Tulsa and Wichita, and is now on the Hope is Alive staff here in Oklahoma City.
It's nice to have a clear head and to not have to use a substance to cover up your feelings and emotions, or just to feel better throughout the day.
Maylene Chambers is a former OU cheerleader who's been in recovery a year and a half.
We all have different stories, but yet there's a lot of similar and common elements. We all have a lot of loss, a lot of pain, a lot of regrets, a lot of resentments maybe.
Hope is Alive started 10 years ago in Oklahoma City with a single group home. Next Tuesday, August 8th, legendary college football quarterback Tim Tebow will be the featured speaker at the 10-year Hope is Alive anniversary dinner here at the National Cowboy and Western Heritage Museum in Oklahoma City. So far, more than 900 people plan to attend. On Friday, August 11th, Hope is Alive will sponsor a free concert.
And this is specifically designed for anybody in the community who is struggling, whether depression or anxiety or with an addiction to come and just be part of a free worship night.
Where is that?
And that will be at Crossings Community Church. We're already at about 2,200 people and capacity's 25, so we're expecting a sold-out event there.
On August 11th.
On August 11th, Tebow will be returning as our keynote speaker.
Hope is Alive Community Development Director Ari Pachin's wife, Amanda, oversees all of the women's homes. She says since the global pandemic, addiction problems have gotten much worse.
We've got to address this, and we've got to deal with this on a whole nother level.
Overdose of what?
Primarily fentanyl and opiates.
Fentanyl's everywhere.
It is now.
Fentanyl's in cocaine.
A few years ago, you never heard about fentanyl.
Drug dealers are cutting cocaine with fentanyl and don't even realize it's fentanyl.
Yes. So dangerous.
Steve Shaw, the Oklahoma News Report.